You're on, Jerry. All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving as your presiding judge. Good morning to each one of you. We are going to get started. It's Monday, and we are, thank you. I see one smile. I see two smiles. All right, I see three. All right. And so we are going to get started. And I want to start by having the attorneys please place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Attorney Jessica Winfield, P85391, Specialty Court Defense Counsel.
All right. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Veterans Court, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, P23863. And Judge, I'd like to make a motion, continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again, Judge.
Good morning, and your motion is granted, Mr. Reed.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fighton, P31894, Special Court Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. All right, let's go to the case managers. Ms. Reynolds, you are at the top of my screen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Markeisha Reynolds, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Reynolds. And then Ms. Darby.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tamara Darby, Specialty Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Ms. Darby. All right, we are going to get started with our 8:35 a.m. matter. Ms. Mack, I don't know if someone checked in on the 8:30.
Well, the attorney has checked in, and I've already spoken with the prosecutor, and she's spoken to the officer. She should be zooming in momentarily.
Awesome, wonderful. All right, let's go to our 8:35 a.m. matters. And I am going to start this morning with Miss Frowner. I thought about you yesterday. I said, I have not seen her in 100 years. Good morning, Miss Frowner.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
You look like you are doing very well. Are you doing well, Miss Frowner?
Yes, I am.
All right, let me place your case number on the record. 200-568-4201. State your full name for me, please.
Dante Yvonne Frowner.
All right, Miss Frowner, tell me what's going on with you. I want to hear it from you.
Well, I'm still making meetings. I'm about to phase up and the transitional housing program to phase 2. And I'm at the point now where I am seeking jobs.
Look at you. I love it. And so are you doing it through your provider, or are you doing it through CEO? What are you doing to look for jobs? Sir, you're not muted. So how are you doing it?
Actually, right now I'm doing it through Indeed, but I will like help from my provider to do so as well.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Yancey, I did see your note as to Ms. Frowner. And so what are we doing to help her? Wait a minute. I don't know that that's a recent note. And so, Mr. Yancey, what are we doing to help Ms. Frowner with employment?
Your Honor, I did send something to CEO regarding Ms. Frowner and her location. They have a little bit of a waiting list. Other than that, I'll try to contact Haven House and see if we can coordinate something to maybe push Ms. Frowner as far as employment and some something that might be a little bit swifter than CEO.
All right, so here's what I'd like you to do. Mr. Yancey, if you could connect today, Ms. Frowner, with class agency. They are working with us for wraparound services for all of our participants. And so if you could get the information from Mr. Torres or from Mr. Wade, that's going to be with Dr. Mitchell. That's her team there. We have an MOU with them. And so if you could reach out and let's make sure that we're doing everything to help Ms. Frowner, because we don't want to just throw her on any job. If she needs some job readiness, some job preparation, class agency is going to assist us with all of that, as well as with job placement. So if you can make that happen and circle back to me with what's going on, that would be great.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Frowner, if you could call me maybe in the PM today or maybe around 11 if you're not in any kind of meetings, that'd be super great.
I will.
Okay.
All right, very good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Ms. Frowner, how's the family doing?
The family is doing good. They're doing wonderful.
Okay, very good. Tell me what that means. You've been connected with the children. Are you seeing them on a
Yes.
constant basis?
Yes. I see my
Okay.
children every other week.
I love it. And do they see a difference in you, Ms. Frowner?
Yes, they do.
They do. I bet they do. Very good. Very good. Tell me one goal that you have set for yourself in 2025 that you're going to work at.
My number one goal is to go back to school and get my GED.
Oh, come on. Another thing that she needs to be referred to class agency for, not just for a job, but also for GED. They are going to be assisting us with that task. And so, Ms. Frowner, I need you to get back with Mr. Yancey and we need to get moving. Mr. Yancey, I have her in phase, well, this might be an old note. I'm not certain if you sent me a note. If you did, I don't have it. And so, Mr. Yancey, what phase do you have her in?
Yeah, I have her in phase 4 as of November 18th.
All right, phase 4. All right, very good. Okay, and so I want to get her moving so that we can, before she leaves us, she's got steady employment and she's already working on with her housing, getting ready to graduate or phase up, you said, right, Ms. Frowner, to
Yes.
a different type of transitional, right?
No, I'm still gonna be here. That means I get to work part-time.
Okay, so you get to work part-time and you're going to still be there, but you said something about phasing up in the program. What does that mean?
Phasing up means that I have the work opportunity I can go back to work. That's what phasing
Okay.
up here means. Yeah.
All right, got it. Very good. Ms. Mack, can you look to see if for notes that I did not get? Thank you. All right. Awesome. Okay, very good. What issues, questions, or concerns do you have for me today, Ms. Frowner?
I don't have any.
None? All right, thank you. Mr. Yancey, is there anything else that you need me to know about Ms. Frowner?
Not a lot, John. I know Ms. Frowner was working on employment skills and GED. So we'll connect her as soon as possible. Other than that, she's doing well. She's motivated and she's ready to progress towards the goals that she stated this morning. So she's doing well over there where she is. So she's just ready to be pushed a little bit. So we'll get that information to her.
All right, thank you. Ms. Frowner, you have the proper identification that you need also for your job
Yes.
search. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
You have achieved that? Okay, very good. So what do you have, a license or just a Michigan ID?
Just a Michigan ID.
All right, very good. I'm glad that you have it though. So that's good, very good. All right. if nothing else, I do need everyone to join me in giving Ms. Frowner a judicial applause for her progress that she's made. She's doing well. She's staying put. Yes, that is awesome, Ms. Frowner. Very proud of you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, are you ready for your next dates?
Yes.
All right, you will have a consultation. Mr. Yancey, is there any reason why we have Ms. Frowner on a Monday as opposed to a Tuesday?
That just seems like her best day as far as getting on Zoom. That's what she's requested, so that's the only reason I've kept her on that on
Okay.
Mondays.
Ms. Frowner, you can't do Tuesdays?
No.
No, what you have going on Tuesdays?
I have 2 groups and a meeting that I leave out the house for.
Okay, all right. Then Nancy, I'll leave her on for Mondays. And so she is in phase 3. Let's do a consultation on Wednesday, the 12th. And then I am going to see Ms. Frowner at 8:35 a.m. And that will be on January 17th.
February.
I'm sorry, I'm in January. It's February. It's a whole new month. February 17th, and that'll be at 8:35 a.m. Did you get that, Ms. Frowner?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think
Yes.
that's a good day for the court.
Oh, are we closed on the 17th?
Correct.
We are. Oh, then you know what? Perfect. Ms. Frowner, you're gonna have to make some arrangements for that Tuesday, the 18th, because you're gonna have to be here in person on the 18th for a presentation, and you have to appear at 9:30 a.m. All right, and Mr. Yancey, you all should be getting that information to all of your participants that are going to be a part of that presentation on Tuesday, February 18th at 9:30 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
In person, bring a mask. We want to all be safe, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You are all set. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Good to see you. All right, very good. I am going to go next to George Blanchard Jr. I have case number 120-602-9101. Mr. Blanchard, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm great. And yourself?
I am doing very well. You got an opportunity to zoom in on today?
Yes, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking for a note for Mr. Blanchard. All right, Mr. Blanchard, tell me, how have things been going with you?
Everything's been going good. I've been making all my drops. I've been going to all my meetings and my therapy. Actually, I have to go to therapy this morning at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So everything's been going good.
Very good. And I can count on you to still go to that therapy and be open and honest so you all can do the real heavy lifting work that you need to do.
Correct.
All right. Very good. Very good. And so, Mr. Blanchard, have you been having any issues or concerns with working the program so far?
No, ma'am.
All right. Very good. And so I know that you're in phase. What phase are you in?
2.
In phase 2. And so tell me, what goal have you set for yourself for 2025 that you are working on?
Just to stay persistent and staying sober. I made it this far without any temptations or anything, and I've been keeping myself busy. So just keep being persistent and being sober.
All right, very good, very good. And then I want you to think about some other things that you may have as a goal, something that maybe you had desired to do at one point, and because you got off track just a little bit, now you want to go back and do that. Okay? So I want you to
Okay.
think about that, so you can tell me next time, all right?
Okay.
All right, very good. How's your testing going? You're closer to home, is that correct?
Actually, I'm going to, I didn't take the, where I was trying to go. I worked something out where, the court has me going in, Dearborn. So it's kind of working out because, I've been getting dropped off. I'm not doing the Uber as much there. I'm getting dropped off in Uber and
Okay.
back home. So
All right, very good. And that's working out for you?
yes,
All right, very good, very good. And so I know that at some point we need to look at your driver's license, right?
yes,
All right, so you can get some things done. Is that correct?
yes.
All right, very good. Okay, very good. And so do you have any questions, issues, or concerns that you need to raise with me on this morning?
No, everything's going well.
All right, very good. Listen, I'm proud of you that you are on track doing the things that you said you would do. So you have the incentive to be able to Zoom. And so I want you to be able to continue to do that. You've not had any issues with the 2 or 3 things that you're supposed to be doing on a regular basis. And so for that, I applaud you. So come on, team, let's give him a judicial applause. Way to go, way to go. Yes, sir, yes, sir. All right. If nothing else, Miss Reynolds, did you have anything additional as to Mr. Blanchard?
No, Your Honor, just keep up the good work, Mr. Blanchard.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Very good. If nothing else, Mr. Blanchard, you are going to have a consultation. That is going to be on. Uh-oh. You all said Monday. We are closed. Are y'all sure?
Positive, Judge.
Y'all positive. All right. I'm just checking in. I'm just trying to make sure
Yes.
I'm not getting no extra, you know. I'll take some extra, but I'm not, yeah. All right, so Miss Reynolds, let's do a consultation on the 4th. No, strike that. On the 11th of February. And then Mr. Blanchard, I'm gonna need you to push for me just a little bit. I need to check in on you on Valentine's Day. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Reynolds, spare me, please. I'm gonna put him on for 8:35 on the 14th. And then, because we've got some Mondays blocked off for my docket, okay?
Okay.
All right. And so if nothing else, Mr. Reynolds, you are in good shape and you are free to leave. Not Mr. Reynolds, Mr. Blanchard. Sorry, Ms. Reynolds. Mr. Blanchard, you are free to leave, all right?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, you are very, very welcome. All right, let's keep going. Ms. Walker, are you ready on your 8:30 matter?
Yes, Judge, we're ready.
All right, let's call it. I have case number SP 162-94441 for Hamid Al-Barkat.
Yes, Judge. Shannon Walker on behalf of the people. Officer Bennett, if you could unmute and put your name and badge number on the record.
Yes, good morning. Corporal Daryl Bennett, badge 4320, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning, Judge.
Thank you and good morning to both of you. Yes. Can you
Sorry.
please put your camera on, please, counsel?
Sure, Judge. Avis Cholak for the record on behalf of Mr. Bennett. I mean, on behalf of Mr. Hamid, I apologize.
Can you place your camera on and then put your, you're not driving, right, counsel?
I'm semi-parked, Judge. I just had to drop off my son to school.
Okay, can you at least, go ahead, place your appearance on the record.
Avis
I can't do it. I'm gonna stop your video. You're gonna have to do something different. Let me know when you're ready. All right,
Judge.
All right, just let me know. Miss Walker, did
Yes,
you
Judge.
have a plea?
We do, Judge. We have agreed that if the defendant pleads responsible to the underlying charge, we'd amend that charge to blockading traffic.
All right, very good. And so as soon as council can get to where he can pull over just for a second, I'll place that agreement on the record and get a confirmation from council that that's his understanding and that he has the authority to enter into that plea on behalf of his client.
I'll be ready just in 2 minutes. My apologies.
Okay, that's okay. All right, but Ms. Walker, I'm not gonna hold you up, okay?
All right, and Officer Bennett, you can also leave. We've made the agreement.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you do the same. Thank you. All right, thank you, Ms. Walker.
Thank you,
Let's
Judge.
keep going. You're very welcome. I am ready now on Armando Gonzalez. I have case numbers SP 112-20842 and case number U 594-32521. Mr. Gonzalez, good morning to you. Please state your full name for the record.
Good morning, Armando Gonzalez.
All right, good morning to you. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. Look at the sun, it's shining.
It is shining. It's freezing out there, but it's shining.
Yep,
Yes,
I'm doing really great.
is.
I'm doing good. Thank God, everything's going good. I already got signed up for my GED. I went and did my testing. I got my schedule for classes. I go on Mondays and Thursdays. So now that I'm free on time, well, I'm supposed to start today at 10 o'clock from 10 to 1 o'clock. That's math, and from for reading, it's from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Look at you. Look at you taking care of business. Come on, y'all. Let's give him a judicial applause. Way to go. Way to go, Mr. Gonzalez. Way to go. Yes. All right. And so how's your family?
Good, great. We're doing good. The kids are at school right now and everything. My dad's doing good. My mom's doing good. Only thing, like, my kid's mother, she's going through a process of leukemia right now, and so she's we're just taking care of her and everything, just being there for her now. And but she's doing okay though. But at the end of the day, staying strong and staying positive.
All right. And I need you to do all of those things and to stay on this great path that you're on so that you can be the best you and render the best service that you can during this time for the kids, Mom. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good. And so listen, you've been going to your sessions with your counselor?
I've been going to my outpatient. I've been doing my meetings. I'm doing right now, I'm in the process of I've been getting my Vivitrol shot. I'm on my 4th one. Next one when I get is my 5th Vivitrol shot. That helps me out a lot. I'm not going to lie. So I talked to the medical mobile bus about being able, because in the summer, I heard that they actually go out and they do little rally things where they talk to the community. And I was like, I feel so good that the only way I feel that I can actually, feel good about it is letting people know that it works, that it does work, but you got to put in the work because the tools are there. Just like you guys would say all the time, we got the tools. It's up to us to use them. And so, I just feel great. I'm so happy that I took the chance and that you guys helped me out and were there for me. Elmer's home, I looked at it like a school, not like a rehab, actually a learning place. I would talk to the guys and be like, hey, this is like a dorm. We're at college. We all got our own rooms in a hallway. It's your mentality, the way you make it, So it's
Yes.
And so it takes work to be a hard-headed person, and it's a job I'm not getting paid for. So just open up and let the program help you, because that's what you're getting paid for. You walk out with benefits if you just open up and let it help you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. Absolutely. There are so many benefits, but it's up to you what you do with your time that you're with us, right?
Yep. And I've learned,
proud
I'm not
of
gonna
you.
lie, I've learned, and it pays off. And so I'm just excited of what the future holds for me walking this path now. And really, like, I got a sponsor. He's a really good guy. Like, I talk to him every day. And I also met a few other, like they say, get numbers, get contacts. You know, if you don't have a ride, they see you and, you know, they're there to help you out too. Like, you're not alone in this. And that's one thing I've learned a lot. I've learned that a lot. Like, you know, when you go to these NA meetings and you got the app, the app's actually then like they're so close by and there's so many. And it's like, you're not alone. There's people that know your story and know, like, they know what you've been through and what you're going through. And so, like, everybody's rock bottom is not the same like everybody else's, but it's up to you to realize your rock bottom. And I've seen
That's
mine.
right.
And you know, we might not be like, you know, the same, like we might not been living in the streets and all that, but we all reached one. And you know, I don't want to be there no more. And I've learned from it, and I feel too good to go back. Like, for real, my kid,
Awesome.
he actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was losing my son's respect. And the way I was going, it was a place where I was losing my family. And now my son actually trusts me. We talk more. We communicate. Like, he actually like looks up to me. My little one, he sees me. He's like, I want to have a belly like you. And I'm like, okay, then, like, I'm like, what? I'm like, okay. So, but just the
Yes.
bond and the connection is so strong now that I didn't have this before. And so,
Yes.
you know, like,
Yes.
and now I sit back and I see, because, you know, I know where I was at, because, you know, family members, friends of mine, and I just stay distant from that because I know what to stay away from. To,
Yes.
so, like,
And
it's
you
not
have
saying
to
that,
set
like,
your
I'm not,
own boundaries. You have
you
to
know,
set your own boundaries
yeah.
and
And the
stick
thing is
with them.
like, I know I got higher standards to myself now. And it's like, it's not that I think I'm better. It's just that I know what I'm doing now and what I want in life. It's like, before I thought I knew what I want. I thought I was smart before. No, I wasn't. You was blind.
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
feel good. And so, you know, I'm going now. I'm in CEO. They called me last week. They told me that they put me on the list for whenever training starts. They're gonna give me a call. So while I stay waiting for that, I'm gonna focus on my GED. Focus on, now my focus is on myself. Like, I love myself, and
Yes.
I'm focusing on me, on getting what I want.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I am very proud of you. You are certainly not the same Mr. Gonzalez that came through that door. And I'm just loving the progress and the transformation that I'm seeing. Miss Darby, are you handling this case today?
No.
All right. Do we know who has Mr. Gonzalez case?
Mr. Page.
All right. Is Mr. Page with us?
Let me call him, Your Honor. This is Mr. Torres. I'll give him a call.
All right. Yeah, you'll have to catch up with us. I'm not gonna stop my docket. Mr.
I've been listening.
Gonzalez. Yeah, I appreciate it, Mr. Torres. I know that you are. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, are you having any issues, questions, or concerns that you need to raise with me this morning?
At the moment, no. I know we did the transfer to drug court. That's why I'm on Monday now. And
right. So
we
I
were
think
finding
Mr.
out who was
Torres,
gonna be.
that jars my memory now. So
Right.
he's got to be reassigned.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So let me get with Mr. Page because okay. So we'll Mr. Gonzalez, I'll have Mr. Page reach out to you because we're gonna have you transferred over then for drug court. So
Because I remember
Yes.
we did that the last time we went to court to try to work out the
Yes.
restricted license and all that.
Right. So he's transferred. He should be now in DCC MIS as a part of our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday docket. And so I'm going to leave that to you all to work out those logistics because right now I don't have a case note on him. But Mr. Page and Mr. Torres, let's work that out. So his next hearing, we're all set.
If I'm gonna have a new if I'm gonna have a new what do you call it, a probation officer, I would like to have the number and all that so I can stay in contact with
yes.
who,
So Mr. Gonzalez, what I'll do is I'm gonna talk with Mr. Page. So we'll reach out to you this afternoon, and then you're gonna have the connection. So we got a warm handoff to the case manager who's gonna be taking over your case. So, but it's good to hear how great you're doing. So
Thank you.
I'm really happy about that. Thank you.
All right, very good. Listen, Mr. Page, did you have anything that you want to add?
Nothing additional, Judge. All I know is that he's doing an excellent job. He's very, very communicative in what he's doing. I believe, don't you start CEO today, Mr. Gonzalez?
No, I reached out on Friday, and he told me that it was letting me know that I qualify and that I'm in the waiting list. So as soon as they start training, they will contact me and let me know as soon as they start training.
Okay, gotcha. But other than that, Judge, he's doing a great job.
All right, very good. Mr. Gonzalez, I have Mr. Gonzalez in, well, you tell me, Mr. Page, what phase is he in? I want to make sure I have it right.
He's in phase 2.
Phase 2, all right, thank you. And so, Mr. Gonzalez, the recommendation was made for you because of all the progress that you've made. You're doing a great job. For you to be able to spin the wheel today. I know you're not physically in the courtroom, but that is going to be your incentive today, that we're going to spin the wheel on your behalf. Who's going to do it for me? Miss Mac, you going to do it? Sure. Miss Mac is going to spin the wheel. Come on, y'all. Let's celebrate Mr. Gonzalez while Miss Mac spins that wheel. Do it, Miss Mac. Come on. Let's see. Tablet. You're getting a tablet.
What?
Yes, awesome! Congratulations!
Yo.
You gotta take that off the wheel now. Way to go!
Hey.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Page.
That's gonna be great for your school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Look at that. That is on time. Awesome.
Oh.
So proud of you. Yes. All right, Mr. Page, I need you to facilitate getting that to him. We have it here in the courtroom. It's physically in the courtroom. And so if you could arrange with Mr. Gonzalez so that he can get that tablet.
Yeah,
Could not have come at a better time.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna try to get it to him today.
Yes.
I just walked in my dad's room and told him that, like, I just want a tablet.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, let me see if I can show it to you with my screen. Here we go. All right, let's see. Can you see it? Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, awesome.
I'm trying to hold it toward the camera, but that's your tablet. So come on, get it. It's in a box, so
it's okay.
So come on and get it. All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to get it to you today, Mr. Gonzalez.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Page.
All right, all right. Listen, I need you to keep up the great work you're doing, okay?
Like I said, it pays off. You see, I said it. It pays off. The hard work pays off.
Does. It does. All right. Let's get you your next date. Mr. Page, you are gonna have to bear with me because we've got some Mondays that are gonna be blocked back to back. So I've got to make it work for my phase 1 and phase 2 people. And so I will have you do a consultation on, let's do Tuesday, the 4th of February. You all can make that work. And then Mr. Gonzalez, I'm going to see you on Valentine's Day.
Yes,
Come
yes.
on, pop on. Yes, it'll be on the 14th of February. I'm having a hard time saying February, y'all. And it'll be at 8:35 a.m., okay?
Yes.
All right, you are in great shape. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, everybody. You guys have a blessed day.
All right. You do the same. All right. Counsel, can we turn counsel's video on so I can get this one formal hearing out of the way? Counsel, are you ready?
I'm ready, Judge. It won't let me do it. It says it's been
Yeah,
the home.
she's gonna send you a prompt real quick.
Oh, there we go. So, all right, thanks, Judge.
Yes. All right, place your appearance on the record for me.
Avis Cholak, Judge Holmes, on behalf of my client. You heard the plea deal earlier stated by the city attorney and the officer. I do have full agreement and have the authority to tender such plea.
All right, so counsel, I'm accepting your plea of responsible to disregarding a signal, red or amber. And then I'm going to amend that charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing the statutory fine in the amount of $175. When can your client get it paid?
Can you have 2 weeks, Judge, if possible, just so he has some time to pay it?
Absolutely. I'm gonna actually give him a couple of, a little time more than that. So because I actually place these on my docket. And so what I'll do is I will do an adjourn to pay for your client of February 24th, 2025 at 11:30 a.m. As long as he gets it paid, no one needs to appear. If he fails to pay before that date, then someone will need to appear, because otherwise the original charge will be reinstated and the matter will be defaulted, okay?
Thank you, Judge Holmes. And that was 175, just to confirm it.
Yes, sir, 175.
Thank you, Your Honor. God bless you and your staff. Have a great day.
Thank you, same to you, and be safe, sir.
You as well.
All right, thank you. I am ready on Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter, is he in the courtroom?
Mr. Porter is upstairs testing at the moment, Your Honor.
All right, then I'm gonna keep it moving. I'll keep it moving.
Okay, sir.
All right, I am ready on now my 8:45 a.m. matters. And I have up first, Miss Marisha Cargill. I have case number Z8090941. Miss Cargill, state your full name for me, please.
Marisha Cargill.
All right, how are you this morning, Miss Cargill?
I'm well.
You're doing well. You are at home on Zoom. I know you're happy about that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, and yes. All right, and so things are going well with you?
Yes.
I see you smiling. That means that you have done well with the challenges over the holidays and all of that good stuff, right?
Yes.
All right, awesome. And you had your support system in place as well as your emergency response plan. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, that is awesome. That's awesome. How are the kids doing?
Good. I have less than 60 days before my son turns 18.
Oh my goodness, sound like you're looking forward to it.
No, I've been crying about it.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. It's just a number. It's just a number. Listen, it's just a number. All right.
I'm stressed, but we gonna we gonna make it.
Just don't stress. Just make sure you remind him the choices that he makes now, that you will no longer be the buffer for the consequences. They will be his direct consequences. And so his direct outcomes, good or indifferent, they will be directly his. You're
So
now in that cheerleader role, that cheerleader.
He's
I'm here to
actually
cheer
going
you
to
on.
the army, so I'm
Oh, he's gonna be in good hands. What are you talking about?
It's bittersweet because we grew up together. We
Oh, I get it. I get it. Well, that is awesome. Listen, you make sure you tell your son that we said thank you for putting on that uniform, for enlisting to serve not just this country, but each one of us, and that we appreciate him, and we will all be here in Michigan cheering for him. All right?
Yes, ma'am. Look,
All
you
right.
make me cry right now.
Don't cry. Don't cry. Listen, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's going to open a lot of doors for him to see a lot of the world, to learn his craft, to meet new people, have different experiences. It's a wonderful thing. Yes, it is. She's like, okay.
I'm proud.
All right.
I am proud. I'm just a little, like I said, we grew up together. I had him, I was 18. So
Okay. All right. I get it. I get it. All right. Well, Miss Cargill, listen, you are doing your thing. You are working your program. You are making strides. I am extremely proud of you. Are you taking good care of yourself physically?
Yes, ma'am. I had a little rough patch. My insurance cut off, and so I
Okay,
ran out of my medication. So it was
okay.
rough. But I'm back
Di-
on my medicine. And I'm doing well.
All right. Very good. Very good. Be sure to take care of yourself. Listen, when you hit those kind of patches, I want you to make sure that you reach out to Miss Reynolds and let her know. And then Miss Reynolds, again, we have the class agency with Dr. Mitchell, who is going to be helping with the wraparound services for our participants. And so we want to reach out because there's a plethora of resources that are out there. And so just want to let you know that, okay?
Okay.
All right, awesome, awesome. Do you have any issues or concerns that you need to raise with me on today or questions?
No.
All right, Miss Reynolds, anything additional?
No, Your Honor. The only thing additional in the staffing notes, I put that her screens were pending, but I did receive those today and they were all negative.
All right, awesome, awesome, very good. You are doing it, Miss Cargill. Yes, you are. So I want to encourage you to keep going, okay?
Yes.
All right, come on, let's give Miss Cargill a judicial applause. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You are in great shape. All right, very good. And so, Miss Cargill, I'm ready to give you your dates, and they are as follows. Again, I'm gonna need y'all to indulge me on Valentine's Day. We just gonna all be together. And then you have to remind me to move folks back to where they go. All right, let's do a consultation. I'll put it on for Tuesday, the 4th of February. And then Ms. Cargill, I'm going to see you at 8:45 a.m. And that's going to be on February 14th on Zoom, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what? I need to change that. I need to change it. My apologies. You're going to be on the in-person docket on February 18th, in person, here at 36th District Court at 9:30 a.m. That's going to be your hearing day.
Okay.
And you have to bring a mask. You must have a mask. All
Okay.
right? All right. Now you're in good shape. I'm giving everybody, case manager should have already notified everybody that's required to be here in person on the 18th, because I'm not taking any excuses. Should have had a lot of time, at least 3 to 4 weeks, to make the necessary arrangements for transportation, childcare, and work. But everybody's got to be here in person in courtroom 133 on February 18th, okay? Did you get it, Ms. Cargill?
Yes.
All right, 9:30. I'll see you then. Take good care of yourself and try
Okay, I
not to
will.
cry too much. He's going to go on and do some great things, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Take care.
You too.
All right. All
Bye-bye.
right, very good. I am going to go now to Mr. Lanier, and I understand you got to be at work, but you know, I've got to make sure I'm holding true as I can. So come on, let's do it. All right. Good morning, but you know you can't just holler out in my courtroom, right? Okay, you know what you can and can't do up in here. All right, let's do it. I have for Arthur Lanier, SB 104-48761, and case number SB 150-85002. And so for Mr. Lanier, state your full name for the record, please.
Arthur Lanier.
All right, how are you this morning, Mr. Lanier?
I'm good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
I love your jacket.
Yeah, me too.
Yes,
Well,
sir. Yeah, but that's okay. We still a great team.
Yes.
And just hold on to your socks for next year.
Okay.
Hold on to your socks, sir, for next year.
All right.
All right, very good. Talking about our Lions. That's right.
Man.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, how have you been doing?
I've been doing fine.
All right, so how far is your job from here?
It's right down the road.
Okay, very good. So you're gonna make it.
Be a little bit late.
No, you're not. You're gonna make it. We get ready to make sure you make it.
Okay.
All right, very good. You're not having any issues?
No.
You haven't missed any screens?
No.
You've been showing up in spite of having a job, which is a wonderful thing. You've been showing up to meet.
I want to go to work on Zoom.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to be at work on Zoom.
Oh, no. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'm asking you, have you been going to your sessions with your counselor?
Oh, yes.
All right, and how's that going?
Fine.
All right.
Everything going good.
And you still being open and honest and all that good stuff?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What questions do you have for me today? Because I do want you to be on time for work.
The questions I have is, I want to see my kids, which I can't do it right now. I can't talk to you about that right now.
Okay.
I need a restricted license.
You need a restricted license. All right. Miss Reynolds, make note of that. He needs a restricted license.
She said when I drive a device.
Absolutely. And so what I will have them do, I'm not gonna have you stay because I need you to be, on time for work. Is late. So I need you to get there a few minutes early. And so what I do want to do is have Miss Mack pull the SOS, and then they'll talk with you about it and let you know what you need to do so you can get your restricted license. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But for now, you have been on track. You are doing an amazing job. Very proud of you. I want to encourage you to keep going. How's your wife doing?
She's fine.
She is.
Yeah.
All right. And I know she's enjoying you, right?
Yeah, she just good.
Yeah. This a new you.
Yeah, she enjoying it.
Yes.
We
Yes.
run each other all the time.
I love it. I love it.
She enjoying it though.
Very good. Miss Reynolds, if nothing else, I want to get him out the door so he can get to where he needs to be. Next time, come early. If you know you have to go to work, come early. Okay?
I tried to, y'all know what I'm doing, but I'm shaking the door.
At 8:30?
Yeah.
Before 8:30.
Before 8:30, you were shaking that door. Okay, because he opened that door at 8:30. All right. All right. Very good. Let's go.
All right.
All right. Let me give you some dates though. Let me tell you when you gotta come back and see me. All right, Mr. Lanier, you're gonna have a consultation. Let's do Tuesday, the 4th, and you're gonna have to see me on Valentine's Day. Tell your wife I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Tell us you're gonna have to see me on Valentine's Day. Now, does your job start, do you work on Fridays? That's on a Friday.
Yeah,
What time do you go in?
9:30.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I will set you up for 8:35 a.m. And you say you don't want to be on Zoom, but okay, I'm gonna set you up for 8:35 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
On Zoom, or if you come in person, that's fine.
All right.
Okay?
Come in person.
All right, very good.
All right. Thank
Keep
you.
going.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you
Thank you,
too.
Ms. Reynolds.
Take care, and let's give him a judicial applause, y'all, because he is. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. Come on. You got a little ways to go. All right.
Have a nice day.
All right. You do the same thing. All right. Let's keep going. I am going to go now to Corey Pickett. Mr. Pickett, where are you? Come on, put some light on for me. You got some light for me? I have case number SP 148-84681, SP 148-84682, and case number Z 809-0511. Mr. Pickett, state your full name for me, please.
Good morning, Judge. It's Corey Pickett.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Pickett. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
All right. You on Zoom, so you doing real good, right?
Right.
Yes, sir. All right. How's that job going?
That's going pretty good. I got another job lined up, and I have a job fair on the Wednesday. So hopefully everything's looking good. Everything's positive.
But are you still, because it was my understanding that you had security employment. Is that not accurate?
Yeah, I'm with CEO. I've been working with CEO.
Right. So you're with CEO and you're showing up for work and giving it 100%, right?
Yes.
All right. Very good. How's the but you're just lining up some other things as well.
Yes. I'm sorry. CEO, they have a job fair Wednesday. So it's like a better job, more security. So hopefully everything works out. So maybe about 5 vendors there. and I do an interview with them and see how that goes.
Look at you. I love it. I love it. Very good. How's your son doing?
Oh, he's doing real good. He's in school now.
All right, very good. He's making the adjustments with new
Oh, yeah.
place, new school, all of that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yep, doing real good.
All right. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. All right. And so, Miss Reynolds, I see that you sent me an updated note. Everything has been good, no missed screens, and all of those pendings have been reported and they're all good.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so, Mr. Pickett, I know that you had talked with Ms. Reynolds about some budgeting. I'm going to make a recommendation, Ms. Reynolds, that we also refer him to class agency to work with him on some budget for some financial management resources. That's an agency that we are currently partnered with and working with for wraparound services, meaning all of the other things that people may need outside of the courtroom, right? And so if we could do that, that would be great. How does that sound to you, Mr. Pickett?
That sounds wonderful.
All right, very good. So Ms. Reynolds, if you can make that happen, that would be great, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything additional as to Mr. Pickett?
No, Mr. Pickett, keep up the good work.
Thank you, I will.
All right, very good. I have him in phase 4. And so I'm going to give the following dates. You will have a consultation with Ms. Reynolds. Ms. Reynolds, I'm gonna put that on for Wednesday, the 19th of February. And then I'm going to see, you all let me know, the 24th, is that a good Monday
Yes.
of February?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, no, I mean, it is, but that's blocked out. You got a conference or something, it's blocked.
But the conference, I think we're Ms. Reynolds.
Oh, we're
Are
in
we
Grand
here on the
Rapids.
24th?
Grand Rapids.
Right. I don't want everybody to know, because, yeah.
I'm sorry.
You gotta remember, Ms. Reynolds, I have children and grandchildren. and they budget all my time, you know, they budget it out for me. And so, all right, so the 24th is not good. I think we're here a half day though.
Oh,
I think we're here a half day. Yes, so we've got to have some cases. So I'll put Mr. on for 8:35 and I'll put Mr. Pickett on, I'm sorry, for 8:45. I'll put Mr. Pickett on for that date and time, which is the 24th of February at 8:45 a.m. Okay, Mr. Pickett?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you are in great shape. Good to see you. Continue the great work that you're doing. We're here to help you. I need you to connect with the class agency. You can learn a thing or two in budgeting classes or budgeting with budgeting resources. I know I have. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. You're in great shape. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
All right. You do the same. All right. Let's go to Daryl Williams. I'm rounding out my 8:45 a.m. docket. I have case number 2021-00-102 and 103. Mr. Williams, you are not in my courtroom today. Please, let's give him a judicial applause. He is on Zoom this morning. Yes, sir. Come on, Mr. Williams. State your name for the record.
Daryl Williams.
All right, Daryl Williams, how are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good.
You are doing pretty good. You're not in here. You're doing real good. All right, Mr. Williams, listen. How have things been going with you?
It's been going pretty good. Everything is good with the job. My daughter is good. I got her into grief counseling, you know, because of what happened last year. So she's doing real good with that.
Awesome.
So everything is pretty good.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you for following up with that and making some good moves for your daughter. That is absolutely phenomenal. Very good. How are you doing with all the adjustments that you've had to make?
I'm doing pretty good. long as she happy, you know what I mean, and long as I stay focused with this, I ain't been having no issues. I ain't been around the wrong crowd. I ain't been doing nothing I ain't supposed to do. I'm just focused. Was trying to get my license. I had talked to the I forgot the attorney guy. I forgot his name, but
Okay. Well,
they
I'm gonna send you in a breakout room with one of the attorneys. Does anybody did they tell you what you needed to do to get your license?
yeah, Miss Reynolds had gave me their number, but they need to talk to her. It's a form.
I believe he's talking about Smart Start, so
Yeah.
I'll talk with you about that.
Okay.
Okay, so is he getting the restricted license?
Yes, he would get the restricted license.
All right, very good. And so with that restricted license, he's got to get his fines and costs paid out so
Right.
that he can get on track because there's an expense associated with that.
Yeah, I heard about that. I have my fines and court costs paid off in 2 weeks.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna hold you to it.
No problem. It'll be paid off.
All right, because you've been with me like since you was 13. And so I'm gonna need you to do what you say you're gonna do so we can keep it moving. All right, you are in phase 5. Yeah, you are in phase 5. And so come on, Mr. Williams. If you want that restricted license, let me tell you what I can't do. I can't recommend you for the restricted license and then excuse you from the program. I do monitor you for a little while you're on that restricted license. So I need you to come on, let's get that restricted license. So you got to
Okay.
get moving. Okay.
Give me 2 weeks.
Okay.
It'll be paid off.
All right. And not just that, but I need you to really work hard at staying on track because we've had a couple of setbacks, but I'm proud of you that you didn't allow it to take you completely off track, that you did get back up, dust yourself off and got back on the horse and you riding. So let's keep going. Okay.
Okay.
All right. What questions, issues, or concerns do you have for me?
None.
All right, Miss Reynolds, you're going to get with him about his license, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and it looks like for the attorneys, we're talking about process for Secretary of State, not so much legal advice, okay? But Miss Reynolds, if you run into some legal issues, please reach out to one of the attorneys, okay?
I sure will.
All right, thank you very much. All right, if nothing else, he's in phase 5. And so I am going to have Mr. Pickett, not Mr. Pickett, I'm sorry. Somebody needs to silence their phones or we'll take them. You can do, I'll have you do a consultation with Miss Reynolds. Miss Reynolds, I am going to do. I'm going to have you do a consultation on, let's do the 20th. I'm sorry, strike that, the 19th of February. And then I am going to see Mr. Williams on the 24th of February. And that's going to be at 8:45 a.m. All right, did you get that, Mr. Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Very proud of you. Ms. Reynolds, circle back with him about what he needs to do or what you need, the part that they're asking you about for his restricted license, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Keep up the great work, Mr. Williams. Come on, keep it
I will.
up. Let's cheer him on. Keep it up, Mr. Williams. Keep it up. All
I will.
right.
I will.
All right, very good. Take good care of yourself and your daughter. I'll see you next time.
All right.
All right. I am ready now. I've moved to my 9 o'clock matters. I'm ready on Miss Payton. Oh, is Mr. Moore in the courtroom? I'm so sorry. overlooked you. My apologies, and you are on my list.
You're okay, I was upstairs testing.
Okay, come on, Mr. Moore. Let's go. I have case number 240-586-7701. Mr. Moore, state your full name for me.
Andrew Moore.
All right. I thought you were someone else. The little emblem, I thought he was with the company for the building. I sure did. I am so, plus,
You're all right.
you look like a whole different person.
Thank you.
Tell me what's different about you.
Cut my hair.
You cut your hair.
Been staying away from the wrong crowd. I mean, from the, influencers.
Changed your
Just going day by
influence.
day.
I love it. You do not even look like the same person that I saw on my screen.
Thank you.
I hope that you have taken a look in the mirror and that you like what you see.
Yes.
Very good. Now, I'm noticing the outward appearance. Tell me what's different on the inside. One thing that's different.
A little happier.
Are you happier?
Yeah.
What are you happier about? Like the judge just want to know all my business this morning. I do. What are you happier about?
Staying away from the bad things and just concentrating on myself and my family day by day.
Day by day, one day at a time,
Yes, ma'am.
one moment at a time. I'm excited for you. Come on, let's give him a judicial applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good. Listen, have you started seeing your counselor?
It was set for the 23rd, but it got canceled. It's actually this Thursday on the 30th at 1 o'clock.
All right. If they cancel it, I need you to let Ms. Reynolds know immediately. Let them know the judge needs you all to get into your services and really dig in, because you're in phase 1, you're new to the program, and so we need to make sure they're showing up and doing what they need to do. I understand people get sick and vacations and all that good stuff, but we need to make sure when they schedule these appointments, I need them to keep them.
Yes.
Okay, and I need you to show up. Have your commitment to do that?
Yes.
Do I also have your commitment to be open and honest and transparent so they can dig deep and work on the issues or concerns that you need to work on?
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate that. I do want to tell you that when you go to your services, they are not allowed to tell us what you all talk about. The only thing they're going to tell me, did you show up? Were you engaged? And if you did something that you weren't supposed to be doing while you were in that session. Like, we sometimes have people that go and they break the policy for the building. They engage and stuff. That won't be you. I just have to throw that in,
No, ma'am.
And so those are the only things that they're gonna tell us. That's it. Whatever you say in that room, in those sessions, confidential, all right?
Yes.
Unless you decide to share it with us, okay? All right, very good. How hard has it been for you to change the people that you're used to associating with?
It ain't been too hard.
Okay.
I've been sitting at home for the last couple of weeks because of the weather. I ain't been working, so it's been a little harder right there.
Okay.
I've been doing it.
All right. Did you get the 1-800 emergency number?
Oh, yes, I have it in my folder.
All right. Do I have your commitment to use it should you need it?
Yes.
All right. And even if you're not sure that you need it, you probably need it on that day, call anyways. Okay? All right, because then they have some tools immediately that they can help you to get to a better place, right?
Yes.
Until you can connect to your services or regain your ground. Okay, regain your footing. All right, very good. You have been showing up for all of your testing?
Actually missed one screen. It was on the 23rd because of the right situation.
So you missed the screen on the 23rd, Ms. Reynolds. Do we have that? Uh-oh, Ms. Reynolds, if
I'm
you talking to
sorry.
me, I can't hear. That's
On the
okay.
23rd,
He said he missed the screen.
yes, it showed up. He missed on the 23rd.
Okay, all right. We just didn't have an update for him.
No,
Okay,
he tested on
all right.
he did test on the 22nd and it was negative. I know a couple of times. He's new to the program. He has been testing positive for THC from the beginning, but his last test that he took was negative for THC.
Awesome, very good. Miss Reynolds, I still need to know, when did he test after the 23rd?
Just this morning.
Today.
All right, why'd you wait so long to test?
I scheduled the test.
I know, but you missed the test.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so here we go. Testing is mandatory, you know that.
Yes.
And you can't test, we don't schedule tests. They are random. So that's why you have to call every single day. Don't count your text.
Text my phone.
I don't rely on text.
Okay, so it's still call every day.
So if you are rely on text, just know if you miss, it's gonna be on you. I'm not gonna give you a pass for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I want you to call. Sometimes texts don't go through, right?
Yes.
Depending on what area, if they're trying to make us upgrade our cell phones. I think they interfere with our texts when they want us to upgrade our cell phones.
Do come in late.
They come in late and we don't want you to miss, right?
Yes.
All right. And so I need you to go and test. So for today, Ms. Reynolds, I'm only going to give a verbal warning for that missed test. Make sure that you have a plan A, a plan B, and a backup plan to plan A and B to get you to your testing should you have to test.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good. What issues, questions, or concerns do you have for me today?
None at the moment.
None? All right, Ms. Reynolds. Anything additional?
No, Your Honor. Just Mr. Moore, let me know how that appointment goes, if they follow through with that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. If nothing else, I am ready to give you your dates. You're in phase 1. And so you will have a consultation. I'm going to have to put you on for, actually, I'm going to need to see you on the 3rd of February. Okay.
Yes.
Can you do that for me? That's a Monday.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I'm going to keep you on for 8:45. And that's for Mr. Moore. All right, very good. And do you have Zoom capabilities?
Yes.
All right, Miss Reynolds, are you opposed to allowing him to Zoom on the 3rd? And then we'll get him back on track with in-person visits after the 3rd.
No, I have no issues with that.
Well, hold on, 1, 2. Yeah, that would be, all right, that's fine. I'll let you Zoom, and then your next appointment will be in person, unless you get promoted.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Very good. You are all set. You went up to test already.
Yes.
And so I'm sure Miss Reynolds, any reason why I need to hold him here?
No, Your Honor.
All right, then you are all free to leave. Way to go. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
You do the same. Thank you. All right, let's go to Miss Payton. I have case numbers SP 111-4225, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 118-17381, SP 130-90411, SP 807-002, counts 1 and 2, and case number 210-592-0801. Miss Payton, state your full name for me, please.
Andrea Payton.
All right, how are you this morning, Miss Payton?
I'm doing well.
All right, very good, very good. And so I know you've got a number of things going on. How are you feeling physically?
I'm feeling fine.
You feeling fine? All right, you're
Yes.
taking good care of yourself?
Yes.
All right, very good. And Miss, I know you've got something coming up on the 29th. You've been in conversation with Miss Reynolds as to how we're going to proceed and what you need to provide, right?
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. Tell me a goal that you set for yourself, Miss Payton, for this year.
To become more, to be more motivated, and then become more, for one, be healthier, and then yeah, to make $1 million. Not sure.
Come on, tell me about it. Is that your goal? You want to make $1 million?
Yeah.
right, I'm writing it down. Make $1 million. Come on. Just make sure you pay me my fines and costs out of that $1 million. All right.
You're gonna be the first one I pay.
Put me on that list. You know, they all tell me that. And I know that really means I'm gonna be an afterthought, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna roll with it today, Miss Payton. All right. Listen, you are doing very well. In spite of some of the challenges that are going on, you are doing very well. You're still showing up for all the things you're supposed to show up for. How are things going at Hagera?
Hagera, yep, that's not my home girl at this point. I go down to where we only meet twice a month. Yep. So basically, I think she getting kind of tired of it. She said she wanted me to come in to renew the papers to restart again. So I'm guessing it's like the third 90 days, I guess, cycle.
Okay. All right. So, and you're still feeling good about the services that you're receiving there and being open and honest so you can do the work?
Yes.
All right. Very good. What questions, issues, or concerns do you have for me today?
I have none.
All right, Ms. Reynolds, you have made the recommendation to promote Ms. Payton to phase 3 on today. Are you still standing by that recommendation? I see you. Are you still standing by that recommendation?
Yes, Ms. Payton has been doing very well and on track. She's been open and honest and communicating with me. So I would like to promote her to the next phase.
All right, and she has completed all of the requirements of phase 2?
Yes.
All right. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Andrea Payton on her promotion to phase 3. Way to go, Miss Payton. Way to go. Way to go.
And my birthday was yesterday.
And your happy birthday. Somebody got to do a screensaver that can come up with the balloons and all of that stuff when it's somebody's birthday. Do it, Miss Warfield. Look at her. She's like, I got you, Judge. Do it. I am excited. What did you do for your birthday?
Nothing.
Why? Why?
I mean, well, no, I did a little shopping. Besides that, it's, I ain't really do too much nothing.
You just did a little bit of shopping on your birthday?
Yeah, I got some shoes and some clothes. That's about it.
All right. Did you spend any time with your family?
Not for real. My mom took the kids from me, so I just was like having like a peaceful weekend. I was just chilling.
But that's priceless. That's priceless, man.
Yeah.
That's priceless. A peaceful weekend. Yes. All right. And the kids are doing well?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Well, happy birthday and congratulations to you on your promotion. If you don't have anything else for me, I am going to do your next dates. And so you are in phase 3. That means.
Can we have her on the 18th as well?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Don't let me pass it up. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's your next date. Your next date is going to be in person, February 18th. And that's going to be at 9:30 a.m. And you must bring a mask. Okay? All right. Very good. Miss Warfield, did you find it?
I was not able to figure it out, Your Honor. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more digging. But I was able to figure out, yes.
Got it. Got it. All right. Well, happy birthday to you. We are excited for you. And so you're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. See you on the 18th. All right. Very good. No, I just gave her the 18th. Okay. But Ms. Reynolds will consult with her. Yes. Ms. Reynolds, just for purposes of scheduling, go ahead and put her consultation on the 12th. My apologies. I didn't give her. Okay. Okay. All right. Very good. Let's do it. I am going now to, I do not see Ms. Herndon on the screen. Mr. Corder has joined us. Mr. Corder, did you take your test upstairs?
No, they told me to come back at 10:30.
All right, I'm gonna do your hearing, but you're gonna stay with me until I get a test, okay? Now, Mr. Porter, I need you to go see a doctor.
Your Honor, I got an appointment with the Grand River people. I can't do it there.
No, you're gonna test here. When is your appointment with the Grand River people?
Today.
At what time?
Oh, it's at 5 o'clock.
All right, it's at 5 o'clock. So you have to do a sample here, okay? All right, no, we have to have an approved testing facility, and that's not, you still have to do whatever their requirements are for their program. But I have to have you test at a facility that's approved for us, okay?
And why you said doctor?
Because you're having difficulties.
Oh, yeah, you got a point.
When is your next medical appointment?
I never scheduled one
When is the last time you've seen a doctor?
when I was in the county jail.
And before that? So you haven't been good to yourself, have you? He has not. Miss Reynolds, who has Mr. Porter? Who has Mr. Porter's case? Where's Mr. Page? I was supposed to only do a check-in with you, so I know that's why he's not on.
I'm calling him now, Your Honor.
Yeah, Mr. Torres, oh, there he is. Mr. Page, I know I was just doing a check-in on Mr. Porter. Mr. Porter has not seen a doctor probably in what, 10, 15 years, Mr. Porter?
No, not that long, yeah.
Then how long?
Might be 2 years.
That's too long. All right, Mr. Page, I need you to get with class agency or with Mr. Porter. He or his provider, he needs to have a medical examination.
Okay.
And I need follow-up that it's happened, that you're not gonna come on the record and tell me your business. I just wanna know that it happened, okay? All right? And especially in light of his last visits with us, he's had some issues.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wanna make sure you're good, okay? Can I get you to do that?
Yes.
All right, very good. Thank you for coming back today. I didn't know, I just saw you Friday. I didn't know if you'd come back to see me. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, very good. What'd you do this weekend?
Help my daughter paint the bathroom.
You did. And I know she's glad to have her dad at home.
Yes.
And have her dad at home sober and being useful, helpful.
Yeah.
Very good. And how did that make you feel?
It made me feel good.
It did.
It feel good not to be, doing drugs either because I'm healthy. I know I'm healthy.
Yes. All right. Very good. Have you been going to meet with your counselor?
What counselor?
You should be connected to services with the counselor.
For job search or for the team wellness?
Team wellness. Do you go to team wellness?
I go to there tomorrow, my appointment for them tomorrow.
All right, and you have a counselor there, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. You scared me. I was about to send Mr. Page a really ugly message. And so now I don't have to do that. My finger's not working. All right, and don't get them in trouble. All right, so you're gonna go to team wellness tomorrow. All right, very good. And I can count on you to be open and honest, show up on time so they can do the work that they need to do, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you know you're not gonna benefit from it if you don't actively participate.
Oh, I want to participate in that and my job program. I want to, stay on the right track.
Yes, sir, you owe it to yourself. You're such a nice guy. You owe it to yourself, okay? You are. Yes, you are, Mr. Porter. Yes, you are. All right. And so do you have any issues, any concerns that you need to raise with me?
No.
All right. Living situation has stayed the same? Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. If before it changes, you must let us know. Because right now you're in a good environment to work on you. If that changes, I need to know.
Okay.
All right.
I will.
All right. Very good. Mr. Page, this was a check-in for him. Anything additional as to Mr. Porter?
Only additional thing, he tried to test and they told him to come back at 10:30 because he wasn't able to produce. So
I know.
He's just got to do that. But anything else, everything else is good. He's perfectly good.
All right. He's gonna stay with me until I get a test.
Okay, sounds good.
And then Mr. Page, while he's here, why don't you all work on getting him connected to get his examination?
Okay, sounds good.
All
I
right.
got you.
Does that sound good to you, Mr. Porter? Let's make the best use of our time.
Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate
Very good. Mr. Page, he is a Wednesday case, is that correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna see him back on Wednesday. I'm not gonna see you every day this week like I had planned to, since you showed up. I'm gonna see you back on Wednesday, the 5th of February. And that is going to be at 8. I'm gonna put you on for 8:45 a.m. I think I have you down for that date already, but I'll solidify it. It'll be at 8:45 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna go back and test at 10:30, and then we'll be well on our way.
Okay, yeah.
All right, good to see you, Mr. Porter.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Page. I'm going back now. When I didn't put his case numbers on the record, SP 1235354 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 114046621, SP 139646671, SP 1398559 counts 1, 2, and 3. And then finally, case number SP 1477561, and that was for John Isaac Porter. I am ready now at my 9 o'clock for Christy Herndon. I have case number 140-593-4501. Ms. Herndon, state your full name for me, please. Uh-oh, you are muted, Ms. Herndon.
Did it. I think I said, sorry, good morning.
There you go. Good morning, state your name.
Herndon.
All right, you're fading like in and out. I'm not certain why.
Hey, let me try to get into a different area.
Right there, you're good. I could hear you. I could hear you loud and clear just a second ago. All right, there we go.
Okay.
Ms. Herndon, how are you today?
Well, how are you?
I am doing very well. I'm glad to see you on my screen this morning.
Thank you. I know I was a little late, probably logging in. I jotted down 9:35 instead of 9 a.m., but I thought it was.
Yep. Okay, yeah, you were scheduled for 9, but that's okay. You weren't much late. All right, very good. And so, Ms. Herndon, things are going well with you still where you reside?
Yes, everything is going well. Work is good. The kids are good. I should be moving full time. Hopefully next week, maybe the end of this week, not sure. But
Did
yeah.
you say moving to full time on your job?
Yes.
Uh-oh, you breaking up again.
Ah, goodness. All right. Let me try to move.
Okay. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's try it. Well, congratulations to you. That is awesome. I know that's something that you wanted to do. And so come on, y'all, let's celebrate Miss Herndon. She's got some big moves coming up. I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. All right. How are things going in transitional?
Things are moving along. I'm saving. That's why I want to go to full time to continue to save and go ahead and move back into a place. I anticipate on staying here in Monroe, but I'm missing Warren. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Okay. One step at a time. Make sure that when you're in your classes or your sessions, talk about your move and where you'd like to move to. Just explore, whether or not that's good for you. Okay.
Yes. So true.
All right.
Yep.
Very good. Very good. And so, Ms. Herndon, do you see a direct correlation between your sobriety and this good path that you're on in life in general? Because you're on a great path, actually.
Yeah, I definitely do. Going through this whole sobriety and this journey, it's taught me to think more positively and to love myself more. So, with all in that, things are moving in a more positive direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Very good. Very good. I want you to remember that you see the correlation between the two, sobriety and my ability to work, to have a place to live, to be able to be a productive individual, because you're very productive. And so all of those great things, you're saving money, all of those wonderful things that you're doing, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. What issues, okay, you want the restricted license. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I don't want to
I
miss
was
that.
speaking with Ms. Reynolds on that, and I just wanted to see what steps I needed to take in order to receive that or work towards it.
All right. And so, Ms. Reynolds, have you gotten with her about the steps? Oh, we can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I spoke with her. She probably needs to speak to an attorney to look over her SOS to see what the next steps are.
All right.
I'll talk to her, Judge.
All right, very good. Ms. Mack, if you could send the SOS to Mr. Reed, and then Ms. Herndon, if you could remain in a break state to go in a breakout room so that you can talk with the attorney, and then someone needs to let me know what's going on. Because I know Ms. Reynolds, there's some things she has to do on the administrative side as well, like get her fines and costs paid and things of that nature. And so, but let's look at the legal first, okay, Ms. Herndon?
Yes.
All right, very good. Ms. Reynolds, do you have anything additional as to Ms. Herndon?
No, Your Honor, she's doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Ms. Reynolds.
All right, very good. If nothing else, I'm ready to give you your dates, and then you're going to go into that breakout room with Mr. Reed. I have Ms. Herndon in phase 2. And so, Ms. Herndon, you will have a consultation. Let's see, you're somebody I'm gonna have to see on Valentine's Day too, sorry. All right, well, no, I'm gonna see you on the 18th. That's right. I'm gonna see you on the 18th, and that's going to be in person here at 36th District Court, and you must be here at 9:30 a.m. with a mask. Make sure you have your mask. And so it's a mandatory in person for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You can do your consultation with Ms. Reynolds on the 12th of February, and I'm gonna see you in person on the 18th, and you'll get your next court date from there, okay?
All right.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Keep up the great work.
Good seeing you as well. Thank you very much.
All right,
Wait
bye-bye.
wait for the breakout room.
Oh, wait, don't leave. You're gonna go to that
no, I'm
breakout
not
room. I'm
leaving.
sorry.
All right, not
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right,
I have an
very good.
invitation.
Okay.
All right. I saw Miss Jenkins Stevens on. I don't see her anymore. Miss Jenkins Stevens, are you there? Or did we lose her? Oh, there she is. All right, let's do it. I think. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, very good. I have for you case number 230-444-1901. State your full name for me, please.
Marie Christina Jenkins Stevens.
All right, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. How you doing, Miss Holmes?
Judge Holmes is doing
Judge
very
Holmes,
well.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, I just don't want y'all to, think we, friends, because sometimes I'm gonna have to be a mean friend, huh? And you don't have mean friends, do you?
No, I just always was taught to say Miss and Sir, so that's what I'm used to saying.
Okay. That's okay. It's all right. All right. Listen, Miss Jenkins Stevens, how are things going for you?
Good. Today I started my first day of work with CEO.
Come on, let's celebrate her. Awesome, awesome. What do you think of it so far? What do you think so far?
I like it. I like it.
Very good. I am so proud of you. You are doing a great job. Listen, you've been showing up for your screening?
Yes.
All right, no issues?
No.
All right, Miss Reynolds, I see that she has some pending results. Are there any updates from the pending?
Yes, I did get some results. They're negative. I'm just waiting on one more from her last screen on the 23rd.
All right, very good. Way to go. Very good. All right, and how are things going at Share House?
Everything's going good. I've been in 2 sessions so far. I have another session tomorrow, but it's doing me justice. I don't have no
Very good.
complaints.
And I still have your commitment to go and be open and honest and make sure that you're getting everything that you should get while you're there. I have your commitment to do that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. What issues, questions, or concerns do you have for me today?
I don't have none right now.
None? Okay. Miss Reynolds, anything additional?
No, Your Honor, she's been on track since her service adjustment. She's testing 3 times a week, and she also has a sober link in place.
All right, very good, very good. And we will talk about that, I'm assuming, in the next 2 weeks when she comes back to see me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Reynolds, I appreciate that. All right, then with that, I am going to give you dates.
Okay.
And so you will have your consultation. I'll put it on, she's a Wednesday case, is that right, Ms. Reynolds?
No, Your Honor, she's a Monday case.
Oh. That's not
wait.
what I have. Okay. Well, I'm going to have you do a consultation with Ms. Reynolds. That is going to, Ms. Reynolds, is she still in phase 1? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So I will have you do a consultation with Ms. Reynolds. Actually, Ms. Reynolds, what I'm gonna do is no, she can do a consultation. My apologies. On the 11th of February. And then I'm going to need to see you at 9:35 a.m. And that's
What
going to
time do I
be,
gotta, excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. What time do I have to have a consultation with Ms. Reynolds?
she's gonna call you.
Oh,
She'll
okay.
reach out to you. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. And so I still need to have your hearing on the 14th of February. That's gonna be at 9:35 a.m. And then also, I need you to put in your calendar that you're gonna have an in-person hearing or in-person meeting here at 36th District Court on February 18th, okay?
Hold on one
And that's at
second. You said
9:30.
February the 14th at what time, Miss Holmes?
9:35 a.m.
Okay, hold on, 9:35.
That'll be on Zoom, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna see you in person. And that's going to be on February 18th, and you have to be here by 9:30 a.m.
Okay. You said be there at
Okay?
9:30?
In person and bring your mask, okay?
Okay.
All right, you are in great shape, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Very proud of you. Go do your job and have fun
Okay, I
doing it.
will. Y'all have a great day.
All right, you too, thank you. All right. We're a little bit ahead of schedule as to Mitchell Wayne. Yeah. All right, very good, very good. There's somebody sitting to the back of the courtroom. Is that?
No, ma'am, they are here with Ms. Scott.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anybody. And then I am looking for Mr. Wasil. Where's Mr. Wasil? Hello, Mr. Wasil was in this courtroom. Can somebody tell me where did he go?
Ma'am,
Oh, you're on the phone, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure where Mr. Wassel went. He was here, he said he had tested, and then he left out.
Miss Reynolds?
Yes,
Is he on my docket?
He wasn't
He's not
on the docket
for
today. No, he
He's
was
just
just here
testing.
testing. Yes.
Correct. Yeah, he's not scheduled today.
All right, then he's in good shape. Very
Yeah.
good. All right, this is a good time for us to recess. Mr. Mitchell is coming in person, and then I have my 11:15 a.m. people that will be popping on. Miss Reynolds, if you want to let them know that they can get on earlier, that would be great. You have 3 people. And that'll give
Yes,
you
Your
some
Honor.
morning time to do something else other than, yeah. So if
Um,
you want to,
Miss,
I'll leave that at your
Mr.
discretion.
Mr. Harris is gonna be in person. You wanted him to come in person, just to let you know.
Why did I have him coming in person?
Wanted to discuss the heat program with him. He wanted to work full-time and didn't wanna do the heat program one day. He only wants to do it one day a week.
Yeah, he can't do that. Okay. All right. So then Mr. Birch is not in warrant status?
Yes, he's in warrant status.
That's what I thought. All right, then you might want to reach out to Kashante Gray. You can still
Okay.
reach out to Mr. Harris because he may still be down here and see if he can come in earlier.
Okay.
And then we'll be ready to do it. Okay?
Okay.
And then there were 2 people that I added to the docket for today, Mr. Porter, and Miss Smith. She's here. That was after the fact on Miss Smith.
Oh, okay.
Smith was after the fact. I had gotten an email.
Smith? Or
Yes.
Scott?
I'm sorry, Scott.
Okay.
Scott, not Smith.
All right.
I wrote her down as Smith, but it's not Smith. All right, very good. Court is in recess. You can turn it. just pull it up a little bit so my computer. All right, while you're figuring it out. Court is back in session. Miss Reynolds, I'm not certain that Mitchell Wayne qualifies for a Zoom hearing. Can you verify that for me?
Miss Reynolds stepped away to go to the laboratory. She should be right back.
Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. All right. And then who has Miss Scott's case? Who's your case manager? Miss Reynolds, all right, Miss Scott, you know, it breaks my heart to see you sitting over there in that box. Okay. We have to wait for Miss Reynolds to come back, so we'll do that. Yeah, he missed the screen.
Oh, he did?
Mhm.
You want me to bring him in and tell him?
You know what, but that's okay, he can do his Zoom, it's okay. Bring he and Miss Gray in.
Okay. Bring him in.
But you can mute me because we have to wait for Miss Reynolds to come.
Okay, we'll just
All right. I am ready on very quickly. Keshante Gray. Miss Gray, turn on your video for me, please.
Good
All
morning.
right. Good morning. I have for you case number 160-459-3401. State your full name for me, Miss Gray.
Keshanti Denise Gray.
All right. How are things going with that new baby?
She good. She getting fat on
Did
me.
you just laugh?
She been real good. She's spoiled. My mom got her right now.
Uh-oh. Who spoiled her? Who did it?
My mom.
Your mom spoiled her.
Yeah, my mom spoiled her.
I love it, as she should. As she should. Then bring her back home. That's how it works. Yes. Very good. Very good. How's your son doing?
My oldest is giving me HELL.
I heard. So what are you giving in return, and how can we help you with your son?
I was talking to Miss Reynolds, and I was telling like he fight me now. I called the police on him because he's way bigger than me. My son's 6'4" and like 220 pounds. So like he's very disrespectful. He get disrespectful with his teachers, and then his grandmother on his dad's side had took him to help me with him, but he was doing the same thing to her. We put him in a new school. He's doing the same thing in a new school. Disrespectful, skipping, fighting.
How old is he?
13, but he feel like he's 23.
Okay. Listen, you are getting your services. Are you still with Wellbeing?
Yes, but I put him in this place called CNS. It's for children,
Okay.
16 and under. I put him in therapy there. So Ms. Reynolds gave me a few suggestions, and I go up there today about 12 o'clock to have a meeting with his therapist. I do, and the case manager there, because I got makeup on my eye right now, but he hit me in my eye, blacked my eye, and we got into a real big fight, and I tore him up. I did, and I didn't want to go to jail because he told the police I'm on probation and all type of crazy stuff he was telling the police, trying to get me locked up. But the cop seen that like he could tell that my son was telling a story on me, and I got cameras in my house, so I showed the cop like I can show you the video on my phone to where he attacked me. And he was like, "Oh, she's just mad because I'm homophobic because he like boys." And I'm like, "No, I'm not homophobic." I'm like, "I just told you want to slow fall to hell already because you like men, you like boys, and you being disrespectful to your elders." I'm like, "So you're already on a slow fall to hell." So he's very disrespectful, and he fights my younger kids. Like he jumped on my 6-year-old daughter, and that's what made him get into it by him fighting my daughter.
Okay. So listen, Miss Gray, you have made a lot of progress. You know,
Yeah,
this
and the
has not
devil's
been
trying
an
to
easy road.
use me through my kid, attack me through my children now. But I still pray, and I leave it to God. I do. I pray 3 times, sometimes 4 times a day, and I tell the devil like, you couldn't win me, and you're not gonna win my children as well. So I was telling my mom like, the devil see that like he's trying to attack me through my loved ones now because he can't have his way with me no more, and I don't indulge in his playground anymore. So now he's using what's close to me to come at me. But I'm a strong person and I have faith.
Yes, ma'am. And I want you not just to have faith, but I also want you to use your resources.
Yes,
use your
ma'am.
resources. So to make sure that you can stay healthy physically and mentally while you're going through this bout with your 13-year-old, because I don't want you doing anything that could cost you all of the progress that you've made.
And that's my biggest fear.
Yes, so Miss Reynolds, thank you for the resources as well. But I want you to make sure that when you're at Wellbeing, that you're sharing this information with your counselor there. Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, ma'am, I do. Like in my private sessions, I talk to Miss Jackson and I let her know what's going on. And that's how I got the CNS program, through Miss Jackson. And she gave me that information as well. But now my dad have them right now. I called my dad on them, and my dad came in from out of town, and he's staying here. He's gonna stay here for a few months to help me out with him. My dad is, because it got that bad. I had to call my dad. My mom told me to call my father, and I called my dad. And
Okay, all right. So just make sure that you're using your resources. There are resources available to help you. So make sure you are using your resources, okay?
I am. That's why I contacted Miss Reynolds to let Miss Reynolds know. Miss Jackson and all of beings told me to let my case manager and the judge know what I've been going through with my oldest son. But other than that, I've been good. I've been blessed. I still been in good spirits. I'm trying to finish the program the best, to working to my best and my ability. And my son know that. So he told the cops that, like, well, she's in the program because she's on drugs. Like, he told the cop all type of stuff. Like, when I told the cop,
He's an angry 13-year-old.
Yes,
And
he's very
so,
angry. He is.
yes.
Because I
And
don't
so
allow him to do certain things. So he told me, like, he wants freedom, but I'm scared. And this world is different. And I'm like, your freedom is you going out, hanging out with your friends. Because the last time he went out with his friends, they gave my baby some candy, and he ate it. And he had to call. He was scared to call me, so he called his uncle, and his uncle still called me and was like, Ryan got laced. Like, he didn't want to tell you they gave him some edibles, and he had to take him to the hospital because he ate some edibles, and the edibles had him out his mind. And that scared me, so I don't let him go out no more.
Yeah. Work with them. Use your resources. Use your resources and hang in there, and don't compromise all of the progress that you've made.
I'm not.
You've made a
My
lot
dad
of
was
progress.
talking about putting him in military school. My dad was going to pay for him to go to military school in Traverse City, Michigan. He was like, that's our next step, to put him in military school, and he got to earn his way home. He got to earn everything. So that's what me and my dad been looking into over the weekend, putting him in military school out in Traverse City, Michigan.
Okay. Okay. All right. Now, in the midst of all of that, are you taking good care of yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I am. I'm back at church now. I go to Jesus Tabernacle. I do Church of Deliverance. I go there. It's on Rosemary and Chalmers under the eldership of Bishop Billy. And I'm loving it. I love it. And I'm taking care of my other kids. They good. My 8-year-old, he was a 4.0 student. And my 6-year-old, she's a 4.0 student. And then Troy helped me, my kid's dad. He helped me a lot. He told me to tell you, hey.
Hey, Troy. Oh, are you sure he said to tell me how? Is he doing well?
Yeah, Troy doing real good. Troy is real good. Troy been in Chrysler for the last 5 years now.
Do your thing.
Yeah,
Tell
Troy
him
is
I
real
said
good.
do his thing.
Yep, and Troy, he don't even smoke marijuana. He don't do none of that no more. Like, Troy is on the good, straight path. And he's been one of my biggest supporters.
I love it. I love it. Well, he gave me hell, and it paid off because he turned it. You remember Troy, right, Mr. Reed? He did.
Yes,
He gave it to
I do.
me.
I remember
He
Troy. Tell
stirred
him
it up.
congratulations. Tell
I
him
sure will.
congratulations. Yeah, he
sure
gave the
will.
judge a lot of problems, but it sounds like
Yes,
he
he
turned his
did.
life around. You did a
But
good
I
job,
gave
Judge.
it right back to him.
You
Gave
saved
it
him.
right back to him because I saw the potential, and now
Yep.
I'm hearing he is doing so well.
Yep, and he's
Very
so
good.
excited because he purchased he's almost this close to purchasing his first home through the Detroit home buyer program. Yeah, Trey been real good.
You tell that young man, he finally finished our program, but he was something else. But he did when he finally figured out that we not having it. You're going to do this program. He made up his mind. He started seeing himself differently, and look at him now,
Yep.
5 years on a job. He couldn't keep the job. Couldn't even say the word job when he came to us. Couldn't even pronounce it. I love it. You tell him I'm so proud of him.
I will.
So proud of him.
He told me, like, I can't wait till you graduate so I can come mess with the judge.
Yeah, tell him, come on. I got something for him. Tell him, come on. I love it. I love it. All right, Ms. Reynolds, make sure, and I know you're doing this, I'm just reiterating, if there's anything that we can do, any resources that we have that can help Ms. Gray navigate with the babies, that would be great. I know that we were supposed to be connecting her to Sesame Street in the community. And so hopefully that connection has been made through Team Wellness. Has that been made for you, Ms. Gray?
No, not yet. I'll call Miss Jackson today, but I'll go see Miss Jackson tomorrow at 9:30. So I'll bring it back up to my therapist. I will.
All right, please do. Please do. I really need you to do that for me, okay?
I will.
All right. All right. Very good. And
Oh,
so
another thing, I
Miss,
went over the weekend. I went Friday and I got my driver's permit. I knocked that out. Yep.
What?
Yep, I got my driver's permit. Yep,
Oh,
I did that this
listen.
weekend.
She is in phase 4. I think she need to spin that wheel. Miss, I think she need, wait, Miss Reynolds. Miss Reynolds, I think we need to spin that wheel for Miss Gray. What do you think?
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Come on, let's cheer Miss Mac on. She about to spin that wheel. Go, Miss Mac. Go, Miss Mac. Yeah.
It's gonna stop on something good.
Because it's still spinning.
No.
It's a blank.
We gonna get you something good.
Another blank.
It would have been the tablet.
Oh, we got to take the tablet off. We just gave away the tablet.
Oh my God.
You're going to get a gift card either to Kroger or to Myers. Which one do you want?
I'm a Kroger shopper. I love Kroger's.
All right, come on, y'all. She's getting that
Thank
gift
you
card
so
to
much.
Kroger. Yes. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. I think those cards are like, what were they, Mr. Fikens? $25. That'll
Yep,
get you some
thank you.
groceries. Yes,
Yep.
ma'am. Thank you, Mr. Fikens. Yes. All right. Very good. Very good. Miss Reynolds, make sure you get that to her, okay?
I sure will.
All right. Very
Now, Miss
good.
Reynolds, I want to say, like, I love Miss Reynolds. She's been one of my biggest supporters too, Miss Reynolds. She'll get me back on track. She'll tell me when I'm slacking. Like, she's a real big help to me too. I love Miss Reynolds. She's a good case
We love
manager.
Miss Reynolds too.
You're welcome.
Yes, we love her too, and she is doing a fantastic job.
Yes, she is.
All right. All right. Very good.
And
Miss
then I need
Reynolds,
a
what
paper
else do you?
judge. I need a paper
Girl,
signed
she
by
just gonna do
you.
her own hearing. Go on, Miss Gray. What else you want to say?
I need a
What you
paper
need?
signed by you because I work, and some Saturdays I get off work at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it'd be hard for me to go make it to drop. So my boss told me if I can get a paper signed from you stating that I have to drop on like Saturday to Sunday, sometimes I can leave like an hour or two early, so I won't get in trouble with you for not making it to go test.
All right, Miss Reynolds.
I'll work on that.
Get that together. But it's not every Saturday and every
No, it's
Sunday.
just certain Saturdays and Sundays that I can't. Like,
Right.
I get off work at 9, and Avril Health closed at 9:30. And by the time I get down there, it'll be like a little after 10.
Right. So I'm gonna need you to be on the honor system to make sure you only use that when you need it, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I will.
All right. I can
It's
count on you for
it's
that.
cutting my money short, so I don't want to use it only when I have to because my hours get cut short.
Okay, you got it. You got it. Miss Reynolds, let's get that to her today.
Okay.
That, our testing facility closes at 9:30. And so she may randomly be drawn on Saturdays or Sundays to test. And it's mandatory.
Okay.
All right? Regarding, and if you shoot that to us, Miss Reynolds, I'll have Miss Mack put it on my letterhead and I'll get it back to you so you can give it to her, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good, very good. Anything else, Miss Gray? Miss Gray on the road today. What else do you have for me?
That's it. That's it. Oh,
That's
just to
it.
keep my best friend in prayers. I just found out this morning she lost her 3-month-old baby. It was on the news. That baby, that 3-month-old that was found dead with a bag over her head. That was my childhood friend. So keep Alfreda in prayers. That's
Will
it.
do.
Yep, it was on the news.
And I know you're gonna talk about that when you meet with your counselor, right?
Yes, because it scared me with my baby. It did.
Yeah, yeah. Keep those babies safe. We don't leave them with anybody and everybody.
No, we
We keep
don't.
them safe. The same
Yeah.
way your mom kept you safe.
Mm-hmm. I love my
All
mom. She's
right.
my biggest supporter too.
I know. You tell your mom I said hello too. All
I sure
right.
will. She's about to get ready to go to Africa in 2
Do it,
weeks. She's going to
mom.
Ghana. She's going to West Ghana. Yeah, she's out of here.
Do it, mom. Tell her to enjoy. I did South Africa. It was amazing. So tell her to enjoy, okay?
I will. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Miss Reynolds, I'm gonna let you get a word in edgewise. What you want to tell me about Miss Gray, if anything additional? I have
Nothing
her in phase
additional.
4.
Yep, she's in phase 4, nothing additional, Your Honor.
All right. And then Miss Reynolds, I need you to coordinate with Miss Gray so she can get her Kroger gift card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. If nothing else, Miss Gray, I'm ready to give you your dates.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
in phase 4. So you're gonna have a consultation. I'm gonna put that on for Wednesday, the 12th of February. And then I'm going to see you in person. So if you need something for your job, let Miss Reynolds know. I'm gonna see you in person on February 18th at 9:30 a.m. You must come in person.
Yes,
and bring a
ma'am.
mask. Come to
Yes,
my
ma'am.
courtroom, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You're in great
Thank
shape.
you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you as well. Thank the
All
whole
right.
DCP family.
Yes, yes. All right. Thank you. Take care.
You too.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. I have Aaron Britt at the jail. Who has Mr. Britt's case? I don't have him on my docket for today.
No, it's for a tether violation, Judge.
A tether violation?
Yes, Your
Didn't he
Honor.
just go to?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Page just got the report.
Yes.
And yes.
The report was emailed to you too, as well.
I haven't been on an email this morning.
You want me to print it for you?
Yes,
Okay.
Sergeant Coho.
Yes,
Why
Judge.
is Mr. Britt sitting between 2 brick walls? Can you please help me with that?
Because Mr. Britt didn't want to follow directions, Your Honor.
No, Judge, this is what happened. They kicked me out. They kicked me out from sobriety house when I got there. So I had to find my way over to Harbor Light. They kicked me out from Harbor Light. So I had to find my way over to QBH. They kicked me out from there. From there, they told me I had to. And then I've been going to the hospital trying to get help. And then I went over to Team Jefferson. They didn't want to help me at all.
Mr. Britt, I put a tether on you and I sent you to treatment. All you had to do was stay at treatment. Now, this is what I do know. The provider that I sent you to, they didn't just kick you out. They didn't walk through the halls and say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, this is who we kicking out today, Mr. Britt.
It's kind of like what they did.
No, Mr. Britt. No, Mr. Britt, I've used sobriety house 100 times. No, sir. No, sir. Well, Sergeant Coho, he's on a committal tether. Is that correct?
He is, Judge. I just want to let you know that he is in custody. He did come into custody on Saturday, the 25th. So per your order, we'll start the 45 days starting on Saturday. And then we could probably set another date for him, probably about close to his out date, and we can try this again.
Yeah.
He has a court date scheduled right now with you, Judge, on January 31st. So
That's too soon. So take that January 31st off my docket. And then Coho, get with us in staff. Everybody shaking their head. No, y'all stop. Y'all get with us in staff, and give us a projected release date from his committal tether. And we'll set him a court date based on that. And then Mr. Britt, we're gonna try it again. Now, Mr. Britt, you do know that we've been through this whole hospital. I'm going to the hospital 100 times. And then you go to the hospital and then you walk away. We know that game, Mr. Britt. We know that
That
game.
was,
We don't want to play, hold on. We don't want to play that game, Mr. Britt. We don't want to play that game with you. We don't want to play that game with you at all. You need assistance, Mr. Britt. You need help. Coho, did you all test him?
I'm about to find it out, but more than likely so.
Okay, and can you please circle back to us and let us know what was in his system when you get those results, okay?
Yes,
But
Judge.
Mr. Britt, you chose this horse. You're gonna have to ride it out. All right. I'll see you when I see you.
all right.
All right, stand
All
up.
right. Thank you, Coho. Thank you, Sergeant Coho.
Yes, Judge.
Add Britt to my docket for today, please. All right, very good. Let's go. I am ready now to go to Miss Scott. Come on, Miss Scott. Miss Scott is an add-on to my docket, so can someone read her case number into the record, please?
I have case number Z808967.
All right, thank you, Miss Scott. State your full name.
Nicole Tamiko Scott.
Nicole Tamiko Scott has been sitting in my box today. You tell me why you're in my box. Please.
I'm in your box, Your Honor, because Miss Reynolds called me this weekend, Friday, and she said I tested positive.
All right.
On the 16th, and I don't know how that happened. I just graduated to phase 5, and I have not consumed anything because I'm trying to graduate on time.
Miss Reynolds, wasn't that a confirmed test for
Yes.
ETS?
Yes, Your Honor, I have the confirmed results.
Yes, ma'am. That's a confirmation. So Mr. Fikens, go speak with her because now I don't need a story because at the end of the day, it's a confirmed test, ma'am. And you are responsible for everything that you take into your system. So if you hang out with people or go places or drink stuff you don't know where it came from or whatever, you do it at your own risk. But it is a confirmed test. So I'm not gonna do the back and forth about, I didn't do it, did you do it? Maybe I did it. No, it's confirmed, period.
And Your Honor, we did talk about, I spent some time with Scott on this. She understands it's confirmed. We talked about how it could get there. We talked about how to be mindful of the environment around you, whether people give you something, whether you are mindful of the food you eat, the drinks you drink, the things you do, because at the bottom line is, as this court pointed out, the test came back confirmed, which was confirmed for, I believe, consumption of some point. So somehow it got into her system. She's aware of that. But I do believe her when she says, I don't know how it did that. So I'm left with only, because I believe Ms. Scott, I'm left only with, she's got to be more diligent about how things could get in there. She's in level 5. I was so surprised to see her this morning in that box. I'm sure she was too, because she's done so well. I do note that she tested on the 15th. That was a positive test. On the 18th, she told me it was negative. I believe that's correct. I don't believe this is a pattern of violations. Certainly doesn't suggest that in the record, Judge. So but something happened, and we know that. Scott knows that. She's shocked by it. She's going to do some reflection, some soul searching in her way to figure out not how it necessarily happened, but how it cannot happen again, how it should not happen again. Because I do believe her, Judge. I believe that I don't think this is a problem drinking situation, but it's a problem.
All right, thank you, Miss Reynolds. What do you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Scott does not have a pattern of positive screens. My recommendation is that she does a consumption log. If she's indicating that she does not know how it got into her system, because we do have a confirmed positive screen for alcohol.
All right. And that's what I'm going to do. Miss Reynolds, she sat with us for a couple of hours but I am going to require you to do a consumption log. Ms. Reynolds, you'll need to come down, right? So you can go
Yes.
over what she needs to do. And consumption log, Ms. Scott, means you have to put down everything that you eat, you drink, you put on your skin, your hair, anything that's porous, anything. Because if you test positive again, I'll be able to take that log and go to the lab and say, what on this log would have caused her to test positive? And if they say nothing, you're in phase 5. Your sanction is going to be very steep. And so I want you to go ahead and start that consumption log, okay? All right. Miss Mac, what's her next court date? Do you know it?
I will know it in a minute.
Okay. Okay, she said she knows. Let's see. All right. Yep. February. Right.
Your Honor, I have her on the 3rd.
On a Monday. Yep, I have her on a Monday too, the 3rd. So that's your next day. Yes. And I'll have you at 11:15 on the 3rd. Okay? All right. Very good. Did you have any questions for me?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So
Just one.
what's your one?
The 3rd, now do I still do Zoom or come in?
You're gonna do Zoom unless Ms. Reynolds tells you otherwise, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so, but I need you to sit and wait for a moment for Ms. Reynolds to come down to go over that consumption log with you.
Thank you.
Okay, you're very welcome. All right, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Mitchell Wayne. I have case number Z8091881. Mr. Wayne, unmute and state your full name for me. Uh-oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now I can. Yes, sir. Good morning to you.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Wayne, how are things going with you?
Things are going a lot better than last week. I'll say that.
Okay. So last week, anything you can share?
Oh, it was just chaotic schedule. I missed a drop. I made it up the next morning immediately, but I mentioned to Miss Reynolds, it's kind of hard to make the weekend drops when I don't have any family or all my friends are service industry. So getting them to take a 40-minute drive at 7, 8 in the morning is kind of a challenge.
Yes. And so, Mr. Wayne, one thing I just want to make sure we're clear on, you did miss a screen, and today you're getting a verbal warning for that missed screen. We have to do our screens randomly. They can't be scheduled. So even though I thank you for going the next day, I cannot count that as a random screen. That is a planned screen. And that does not satisfy the requirements of the program, okay?
Absolutely. I'm just hoping that the facts that when it was, I'm not asking to go back to it, but when it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I didn't miss a single one.
I know, but that's
Any of the ones I've been at the court, I haven't missed.
Yeah.
I know.
But that's not random. So of course, if your color drops on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, you are at on any weekday that we're open, you are certainly free to come in and to test, okay? But if it doesn't, you've got to have a backup plan to go and test, okay?
100%.
All right, very good. So other than that, Miss Green, what else has been going on with you? I don't see the cat this morning.
Oh, he's around. Don't worry. He's being a menace somewhere else.
Okay.
The good news is I do think I found a direction I want to go in career-wise, so I'm not just flipping burgers for the rest of my life. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Okay.
I have recently gotten into taking free courses for sound design and audio engineering.
A design audio engineer?
Yeah, sound design and audio engineering. So like music, TV shows, equalizing things for movies and TV and whatnot.
I love it. I love it. And I
Yeah,
heard
it's
you,
something
I'm gonna
different.
pick up. I'm gonna pick up when you say free. Did you say you're going to free classes?
It's just what's available online. It's not like college accredited or anything like that, but I'm just getting my feet wet.
I love it. Very good. Come on. Let's give him a judicial applause. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. You're starting to think, are you thinking about your future plans?
Well, yeah, once this is all over, I want to jump, knee deep into the whole college thing once again. So I'm trying to just play around with different things and see which direction I want to go in.
All right. Very good. Very good. And you do know that this program will never stop you or impede your ability to go to college, to work the type of job you want to work. We will work with you. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. Okay.
Absolutely. And I appreciate that.
All right. Very good. What issues, questions, or concerns do you have for me on this morning?
No issues. I guess the only question would be, Ms. Reynolds has said I am going to be set up with a sobriety coach now that I have finished outpatient.
Yes, yes. And so can I count on you to follow through with that?
Oh, I absolutely will. I just, I don't know how the system works. I'm a little in the dark as of right now.
Okay.
Mr. Wayne, I did make contact with All Wellbeing Services, so they will be assigning you a recovery coach. So I'll be in contact with you.
Okay, awesome. That's wonderful. All I need to know.
All right. Very good. Very good. If nothing else, Ms. Reynolds, did you have anything additional?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, he's in phase 2. And so I am going to give dates as follows. You will have a consultation. Let's put it on for the 5th of February. And then I am going to have to see you on the 14th of February, which is going to be a Friday. And so I will have to see you on that day, and I will keep you on for 10:15, okay?
Works perfectly for me.
And then we'll get you back on to Mondays. We've got some Mondays that are blocked off the schedule. All right?
All right. Sounds great.
All right, you are in great shape. Good to see you, Mr. Wayne. Take good care of yourself.
You too. Yeah.
All right.
Stay warm out there, all right?
I'm trying. All right, yes.
Oh, we all are. It's wrong.
Okay, thank you. All right, take care.
Have a great day, Your
All
Honor.
right, you too. All right, let's go to Marcus Harris. I have case number 220-443-2801. Mr. Harris, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm blessed. Can't complain.
All right, very good. You have been showing up for the things you should show up for. All right, listen, I brought you in this morning because it was brought to my attention that you're not in compliance with your heat requirements. Well, let me say that you're asking to not be in compliance with your heat requirements. Heat is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You must go on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You've got to be there. You need heat, sir.
I was only asking because the place that I'm working at, basically,
The hookah shop?
Yeah, after the holiday, he basically let go of everybody.
Oh.
So he wanted me to, run it, and I can only get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I can work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or I can work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, if he values you as a person, you need to let him know. I'm in a program, I'm working on some things to better me, and I do not have the option of opting out on that Thursday evening. You've got to do Tuesday and Thursday. It's 1 hour. I think it's 1 hour. Hour and a half. Okay. Yeah. You've got to go. Okay. Have you found it to be beneficial to you?
Yeah, certain stuff, yeah.
Okay, are you still engaged and connected and participating?
Yeah.
All right, I need you must do Tuesdays and Thursdays, no excuse.
Okay.
All right? All right, other than that, how are things going with the family and everything?
We could just have my daughter's baby shower yesterday, so.
So you're gonna be a grandfather. Don't remind you. Oh, it's gonna be a wonderful thing. I'm just telling you. So I'm speaking from experience. That is awesome. When's the baby coming?
He's supposed to be here March 16th, but we think he's gonna come early.
You think so?
Yeah, her baby's gonna come out twice. So.
Okay, so she getting ready to have a baby. All right, is he ready?
Yeah, he actually a healthy baby. The doctors were surprised that he's as developed as he is so early, so soon.
I love it. All right, very good. And so are you getting things in order so you can show up as the best granddad ever?
I'm broke, trust me.
All right. Are you taking good care of yourself physically?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Very good. What do you need us to assist you with?
The only thing I did ask Ms. Reynolds was could she have the people that for the job to try and contact.
CEO?
Yeah.
All right, Ms. Reynolds, I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna ask you to also make a referral to class agency regarding employment as well as CEO, because CEO may have a waiting list, okay? All right, so you're looking for some different kind of employment?
Yeah.
Yes, so Ms. Reynolds, if you could do that, there's a referral sheet. Mr. Page just did a referral to class agency and sent me the little confirmation to let me know he did it. And so let's get him referred for employment and any other services that he may need, that we can get wraparound services for you, okay? All right,
Yes.
very good. What else you have for me?
That's it.
That's it?
Enjoying her being pregnant and driving me crazy.
And driving you crazy. I understand it. All right, Miss Reynolds, what else do you have for Mr. Harris?
No, Mr. Harris is doing well. All of his screens are negative. Anytime he has an issue, he reach out to me and contact me. He was very nervous about coming to court today. But
That's okay. I just want you to see all my facial expressions about what I need you to do. All right. Go ahead, Miss Reynolds.
But he's doing well. I have no concerns.
All right, very good. Listen, Mr. Harris, you have been doing very well. You know, we didn't start off here, and but you are in a good place. Extremely proud of you. Ms. Reynolds, I'm gonna make a recommendation for him to get something off of the incentive counter. Is that okay with you as an incentive?
Yes.
All right, very good. Come on, y'all, let's celebrate Mr. Harris. He's doing a great job. I need you to hang in there. All right. And then Ms. Reynolds, if you could just confirm about those recommendations, those referrals to class agency and CEO. I have Mr. Harris in phase 3 of our program. And so if nothing else, I'm ready to give you dates. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And of course, that falls on the Monday that is, you all said we're closed. And so this is what I'm gonna do, Mr. Harris. You'll have a consultation on the 12th of February with Ms. Reynolds. And then I'm going to see you on the 21st of February. Is that a good date? She's gonna write it down for you.
Yes.
It is? Okay, thank you. I gotta make sure. All right. And I am going to keep you at 11:15. All right, and that will be on Zoom.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
The only other question I have is, can I get something to take in to work with me?
Absolutely, Miss Mack, can you do that for me? And I'll sign off. Yes, you can. I'll sign off on it. You see her shaking her head now. I'll sign off on it and make sure you take it to your employer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you are in great shape. Good to see you. Did you test here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. If your color dropped today, you don't have to test anywhere else. You're good here. All right, very good. That was the last matter that I had scheduled on my docket this morning, but I see Miss Muck, I think, in the audience.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Yancey, do you need to see me as to Ms. Muff? Because she's not on my docket today.
Yes.
You may approach. We took care of Mr. Wasil, we took care of Ms. Scott. Ms. Reynolds is gonna come down to give Ms. Scott her consumption log. Ms. Mack, can you verify that everybody has a future date?
They do.
All right, awesome. Then we are in good shape with that. All right. And so thank you to the attorneys on today. We are all set. We have our staffing today at 1:30 for our Veterans Court. And Mr. Yancey's docket, right, Mr. Yancey?
Yes.
Yes, we do. All right, so Ms. Mack, if we could print out Tuesday's docket, right? Yeah, that would be great. Come on, Mr. Yancey.
All right, your signature first,
Yes.
please.
Good morning, also, how you doing? Good. I just wanted to check and see, did the judge
All right, we are all set for this morning cases. I will see everyone in staffing. Please make sure that I have your staffing notes. Thank you so much.